In a recent livestream review, we kept noticing the same issue pop up over and over again: ambience. Some churches had way too much of it in their mix, and others didn't have nearly enough. When I say ambience, I'm talking about the combination of reverb and room mics that you blend into your stream. It's tricky because it's so subjective, but there is a point where it's clearly too much and too little. So today I'm going to show you examples of each, break down what to aim for, and then help you land in that sweet spot. Before we get into the how much, let's start with the basics. What reverbs to use, how to dial them in, and how to properly use ambient room mics. We have other videos that go deeper on these topics, so check the links in the description if this is new for you. And if you want a step-by-step training on all of this stuff, our audio courses will help you dial in everything with confidence. Part 1, reverb. There are two reverbs we recommend for almost every church: a plate and a hall. Plate reverb is for vocals only. It's tighter and more focused. Hall reverb works on almost everything except your bass and kick drum. It has a longer tail and a bigger sense of space. Here's an audio example of each on a vocal.
It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise.
To keep it simple, put more plate than hall on all of your vocals. If you want to get a little more intentional, you can do more plate on the lead vocal and more hall on your background vocals. The best way to dial in reverb is to turn it up until you notice it and then back it down until it blends in. This usually gives you a mix that feels full without sounding swimmy or hollow.
It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise.
This approach works for both your room mix and your live stream. If your stream comes from a post-fader bus, get your verbs dialed in for your room first and then adjust the send levels going to the stream. You may need more or less depending on how dry your broadcast sounds. And if you want specific settings to start with, grab our reverb cheat sheet in the description. Part 2, room mics. Room mics don't need to be complicated. A simple setup is placing them in line with your PA speakers pointing into the congregation. This captures both the room ambience and the congregation without picking up too much direct sound from the stage. Be sure to put a low cut filter at around 300 Hz. You don't need any low end from these microphones. When mixing them in, the same rule applies. Turn them up until you notice them and then dial them back until they blend in. Ambient mics should be subtle. You shouldn't notice them until they disappear. If you don't have room mics yet, we linked our favorite budget pair in the description. Part 3, finding the ideal range. Once you have reverb in place and your room mics mixed in, you'll probably still need to fine-tune things. Here's what to listen for. With too much reverb, vocals lose clarity and start to sound hollow or unfocused. With too little reverb, everything can feel overly dry and lifeless. For instruments that drive the rhythm, such as drums, acoustic guitar, and sometimes piano, be careful not to add so much reverb that they lose their punch. Too much reverb can make the band feel like they're playing underwater, especially during faster parts. If the part is made up of short, fast notes, keep the reverb minimal. But for instruments playing long, ambient parts like swells or slow melodic lines, a little extra reverb can be really beautiful. I love doing this on our electric guitar when he's playing power chords, swells, or slow scales. From there, have fun with it. Stay within these boundaries, but make it your own and tailor it to your church's style. If you want your mix to feel more natural and subtle, keep the verb low. If you like hearing the reverb a bit more, then go for it. Just don't let it distract from the mix or overshadow your band's actual playing. Let me know what questions you still have and check out the videos on your screen to go deeper into reverbs, room mics, and building great sounding mixes.